Imagine, just for a moment, that the most powerful tool for a meaningful, fulfilled life isn't something you can buy, earn, or be given by others. It's already within you, waiting to be discovered and harnessed. This isn't just a thought experiment. It's a reality grounded in the wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that has guided countless individuals through the ages toward living with purpose, resilience, and tranquility. An important thing you may know that Stoicism teaches us that the key to a life well lived isn't found in external accolades or material success, but in mastering the art of valuing ourselves through the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. It's a powerful reminder that despite the chaos and challenges of the external world, we hold within us the unshakable foundation for our own well-being and happiness. By peeling back the layers of societal expectations and self-doubt, we uncover timeless Stoic principles that can transform the way we see ourselves and our place in the world. This journey goes beyond mere self-improvement. It's about rediscovering our inherent worth and learning to live in alignment with our deepest values. If you're ready to unlock the doors to personal freedom, resilience, and fulfillment, you're in the right place. Let's embark on this adventure together, exploring how the wisdom of Stoicism can illuminate the path to valuing ourselves like never before. The only thing I ask of you is not to skip any part of this content. If you're here, consider yourself different from the majority, an exception. Act like one and embrace every step of this journey with us. Sign 1. Accepting less than you deserve. Throughout the journey of life, there are pivotal moments when we find ourselves settling for less than we truly deserve. These moments can manifest in various forms. Sticking it out in a job that drains our passion, staying in relationships that no longer fulfill us, or holding back from pursuing our dreams due to self-doubt or societal pressures. Such compromises can subtly chip away at our sense of self-worth and lead us to question whether we are living up to our full potential. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy with roots in Greece and Rome, offers a profound perspective on navigating these challenges. At its core, Stoicism teaches that our true worth is not determined by external circumstances, but by our internal integrity and adherence to virtue. This philosophy challenges us to evaluate whether we are aligning our actions with our deepest values, and whether we are responding to adversity with courage and resilience. Consider the story of Seneca, the Stoic philosopher and statesman who served as an advisor to Emperor Nero in ancient Rome. Despite holding significant political influence, Seneca remained steadfast in his commitment to Stoic principles, advocating for moral integrity and the pursuit of wisdom. His life serves as a testament to the Stoic belief that true happiness and fulfillment stem from inner virtue, rather than external accolades or material possessions. Imagine a person trapped in a job that offers financial stability but little personal satisfaction. Stoicism would encourage them to reflect deeply. Are they allowing fear of change or societal expectations to dictate their career choices? Are they sacrificing their passion and potential for the illusion of security? Stoic teachings inspire individuals to cultivate resilience and moral clarity in such situations, urging them to prioritize personal growth and authenticity over mere comfort or convenience. Epictetus, another prominent Stoic philosopher born into slavery, exemplifies this resilience. Despite his humble origins and the constraints imposed by his social status, Epictetus embraced Stoic philosophy as a path to inner freedom and personal empowerment. His teachings emphasize the importance of distinguishing between what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and values, and what is beyond our control, such as external circumstances or the opinions of others. Stoicism challenges us to confront our tendencies to settle or compromise in relationships. Are we staying in partnerships that no longer nourish our emotional well-being out of familiarity or fear of loneliness? Are we sacrificing our own happiness and growth for the sake of maintaining a facade of stability or societal expectations? These questions compel us to reassess our priorities and summon the courage to pursue relationships that uplift and inspire us, in alignment with our truest selves. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, renowned for his meditations, provides further insight into this mindset. Despite facing constant challenges during his reign as Roman emperor, Aurelius maintained a steadfast commitment to Stoic principles, advocating for personal integrity and ethical leadership. His writings reflect a deep introspection on the nature of virtue and the importance of aligning one's actions with moral principles, regardless of external pressures or temptations. Moreover, Stoicism invites us to re-evaluate our definitions of success and fulfillment. Is our pursuit of happiness driven by external validations such as wealth, status, or recognition? Or are we striving for a deeper, more enduring sense of contentment rooted in inner peace and moral goodness? Stoic philosophy encourages us to prioritize inner tranquility and ethical conduct over fleeting desires or superficial achievements, guiding us toward a more meaningful and fulfilling existence. In essence, embracing Stoic principles is not about adopting a passive acceptance of circumstances, but about actively cultivating resilience, integrity, and moral courage. It empowers individuals to confront life's uncertainties with clarity and purpose, viewing challenges as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. By embracing Stoic wisdom, we can transcend the limitations of external circumstances and live authentically, guided by principles that honor our inherent worth and potential for greatness. Therefore, let us heed the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and refuse to settle for less than we deserve. Let us embrace the challenge of aligning our actions with our deepest values, knowing that true fulfillment arises from the integrity and courage with which we face life's complexities. Stoicism reminds us that our worth lies not in what we endure, but in how we respond, empowering us to live boldly and authentically in pursuit of a life well lived. Sign 2. Minimizing your achievements. Acknowledging our achievements is a nuanced practice that goes beyond mere recognition. It's about honoring the virtues that enabled us to succeed. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that emphasizes personal ethics and resilience, provides valuable insights into how we perceive and celebrate our accomplishments. Rather than inflating our ego or dismissing our achievements as mere luck, Stoicism encourages a balanced and honest assessment of the virtues, such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, that contributed to our success. Imagine achieving something significant in your life recently, no matter how seemingly small. Perhaps you completed a challenging project at work, conquered a personal fear, or made a positive change in your habits. Reflect on the virtues you exercised throughout this journey. Was it discipline that kept you focused, courage that pushed you forward, or wisdom that guided your decisions? Stoicism prompts us to introspectively explore these virtues, not for the sake of self-congratulation, but to acknowledge the truth of our character and effort. For instance, consider the story of Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism. Zeno's journey into philosophy began after he suffered a shipwreck and lost everything. Despite this setback, he embraced Stoic teachings and cultivated virtues such as resilience and inner strength, ultimately founding a philosophical school that influenced generations. Zeno's life illustrates how Stoicism emphasizes the transformative power of acknowledging and nurturing our virtues amid adversity and achievement alike. Moreover, Stoicism challenges us to avoid the pitfall of minimizing our accomplishments. Often, we may attribute our successes to external factors or dismiss them as insignificant. This tendency not only undermines our self-esteem, but also diminishes the virtues we cultivated to achieve our goals. By embracing a Stoic perspective, we learn to celebrate our achievements with humility and gratitude, recognizing the discipline, perseverance, and commitment that contributed to our success. Consider the example of Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic Roman emperor known for his meditations, which reflect his deep contemplation on ethics and personal conduct. Despite the challenges of ruling an empire, Aurelius maintained a practice of self-reflection that acknowledged both his virtues and shortcomings. His writings underscore Stoicism's emphasis on virtuous living and the importance of recognizing the ethical qualities that lead to personal and societal good. Stoicism also invites us to reconsider our definitions of success and failure. In a society often driven by external validations and material achievements, Stoic philosophy encourages us to prioritize inner growth and moral integrity. This perspective challenges us to measure our accomplishments not solely by external acclaim, but by the virtues we embody in the pursuit of our goals. By cultivating virtues such as justice, courage, and wisdom, we align our achievements with principles that endure beyond fleeting circumstances. Epictetus, another influential Stoic philosopher, offers further insights into this mindset. Born a slave, Epictetus embraced Stoic teachings to cultivate resilience and inner freedom, emphasizing the distinction between what is within our control, our virtues and choices, and what is not. His philosophy teaches us to celebrate our achievements as reflections of our character and effort, rather than as mere outcomes subject to external fortune. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches us the importance of maintaining perspective amidst success and failure. By acknowledging our achievements with humility and gratitude, we guard against hubris and remain open to continued growth and learning. This practice fosters a mindset of continuous improvement, where each accomplishment becomes a stepping stone towards deeper self-awareness and ethical living. In essence, embracing Stoic principles and acknowledging our achievements is about fostering a balanced and honest appraisal of our virtues and efforts. It's not about inflating our ego or dismissing our successes, but about cultivating a genuine appreciation for the virtues, like discipline, courage, and wisdom, that enable us to flourish. By adopting this Stoic perspective, we move towards a more profound understanding of ourselves and our potential, guided by principles that promote ethical living and enduring fulfillment. Therefore, let us embrace the wisdom of Stoicism in celebrating our achievements with humility and gratitude. By recognizing the virtues that underpin our successes and honoring our journey of growth, we cultivate a resilient mindset that transcends fleeting external validations. Stoicism reminds us that true fulfillment arises not just from what we achieve, but from how we embody virtues that enrich our lives and contribute to the greater good. Sign 3. Prioritizing others' needs over your own. Prioritizing others' needs over our own is something many of us do, often seeing it as noble or selfless. However, research shows this can take a toll on our well-being in significant ways. Studies by the American Psychological Association reveal that caregivers and healthcare professionals who regularly prioritize others often experience higher stress levels and burnout. This chronic stress isn't just mental. It can lead to serious physical health issues like cardiovascular problems and weakened immune systems. In personal relationships, constantly putting others first can strain dynamics. Research in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships suggests that neglecting our own needs can lead to lower relationship satisfaction and more conflict. Over time, this imbalance can erode emotional well-being and harm even the strongest relationships. Psychologically, maintaining healthy boundaries is crucial. Experts argue that clear boundaries are essential for emotional health. Constantly prioritizing others can blur these boundaries, leaving us emotionally drained or experiencing compassion fatigue, especially in demanding professions like healthcare or customer service. Workplaces also play a role, where employees may feel pressured to prioritize customer or client needs over their own well-being. Studies by Gallup highlight how employee engagement and productivity suffer when work-life balance isn't prioritized. This imbalance can lead to burnout and turnover, affecting both individuals and organizations. Culturally, some societies emphasize communal welfare over individual needs. While this fosters solidarity, it can also lead to self-neglect. In many Asian cultures, for instance, there's a strong emphasis on duty towards family or community, sometimes at the expense of personal well-being. From a philosophical perspective, ancient philosophies like Stoicism offer insights. Stoic principles emphasize virtues like courage and justice, but also stress the importance of self-care. Philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca highlighted the need for balance in relationships, advocating for personal growth alongside communal responsibilities. In modern psychology, self-compassion has emerged as a critical counterbalance. Researchers like Dr. Kristen Neff advocate treating oneself with kindness and understanding, which can enhance resilience and reduce burnout. Practicing self-compassion helps individuals maintain healthier relationships and navigate challenges more effectively. In summary, while prioritizing others can be seen as virtuous, it's essential to consider its impacts. Neglecting self-care can lead to stress, burnout, and strained relationships. Incorporating principles of self-care, boundary setting, and self-compassion is crucial for maintaining well-being and fostering meaningful connections. By valuing our own needs alongside those of others, we not only preserve our health and happiness, but also contribute more effectively to our communities and society as a whole. Sign 4. Struggling to accept compliments. Struggling to accept compliments gracefully is a common behavior that reflects deeper psychological and cultural dynamics. From a psychological standpoint, our discomfort with compliments often stems from ingrained beliefs about self-worth and humility. Many of us are taught from a young age not to boast or draw attention to ourselves, which can translate into difficulty acknowledging positive feedback. This reluctance may also be rooted in perfectionism, where we hold ourselves to exceedingly high standards and dismiss compliments as inadequate recognition of our achievements. For example, in professional settings, individuals who struggle to accept compliments may fear appearing arrogant or overconfident. This hesitation can be particularly pronounced in cultures that value modesty and humility. In Japan, for instance, the concept of enryo emphasizes restraint and modesty, making it customary to downplay one's accomplishments or talents when praised. Similarly, in Western cultures influenced by Judeo-Christian values, there is often a cultural emphasis on humility as a virtue, which can make accepting compliments uncomfortable for fear of being perceived as prideful. From a sociological perspective, gender norms also play a role in how compliments are received. Research indicates that women, in particular, may face societal pressures to deflect praise or attribute their successes to external factors, rather than acknowledging their personal capabilities. This phenomenon, known as the modesty norm, can contribute to women downplaying their achievements and struggling to internalize positive feedback. In educational settings, the way compliments are handled can influence students' self-perception and motivation. Studies in educational psychology highlight that students who are praised effectively, specifically, praise that focuses on effort and improvement rather than innate abilities, are more likely to develop a growth mindset and persevere through challenges. Conversely, students who struggle to accept compliments may internalize a fixed mindset, believing that their abilities are static and unchangeable. In therapeutic contexts, this idea can be indicative of underlying issues such as low self-esteem or imposter syndrome. Therapists often work with clients to explore the origins of self-doubt and develop strategies for building self-compassion and self-acceptance. Techniques drawn from cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and mindfulness practices can help individuals reframe negative self-perceptions and cultivate a more balanced view of themselves. From a Stoic perspective, this practice aligns with principles of self-awareness and virtue. Stoicism teaches that humility involves acknowledging our strengths and accomplishments honestly, without succumbing to vanity or seeking external validation. Philosophers like Epictetus emphasize the importance of internalizing praise without becoming dependent on it for our sense of worth. By cultivating a mindset grounded in virtue and rationality, Stoicism offers practical guidance for navigating social interactions and maintaining emotional resilience. In personal relationships, our ability to accept compliments can influence the dynamics of intimacy and mutual appreciation. Partners who struggle to accept compliments may inadvertently undermine their relationship's emotional connection, as their discomfort with positive feedback can be perceived as rejection or indifference. Effective communication and empathy are essential in navigating these dynamics, allowing individuals to express gratitude and affirmation genuinely. Learning to accept compliments graciously is a skill that requires self-awareness, cultural sensitivity, and emotional intelligence. By reframing our attitudes towards praise and recognizing the value of acknowledging our strengths, we can cultivate healthier self-esteem and enhance our relationships with others. Embracing compliments as genuine affirmations of our efforts and capabilities enables us to internalize positive feedback constructively, fostering personal growth and resilience in the face of challenges. Sign 5. Avoiding decision-making. In the heart of a bustling metropolis, where the pulse of life beats steadily, we find our protagonist standing at a crossroads. The camera pans close, capturing the furrowed brow and the contemplative gaze that betrays inner turmoil. This is no ordinary moment. It's a defining juncture where the weight of decisions hangs heavy, each one promising to shape destinies. Imagine the scene unfolding like a cinematic exploration of the human psyche. Our character, grappling with doubt and fear, embodies the universal struggle of decision-making. It's not merely about the choice itself, but the journey towards it. Stoicism, like a guiding light, infiltrates their thoughts. It whispers ancient wisdom about embracing what can be controlled and releasing what cannot, a philosophy that demands courage in the face of uncertainty. As our protagonist navigates the complexities of their dilemma, Stoicism becomes more than just a concept. It becomes a practical tool for navigating life's complexities. The pivotal moment arrives when, infused with Stoic principles, they make their decision. There's no grand flourish or dramatic revelation, just a calm resolve and acceptance of whatever fate awaits. A subtle smile betrays newfound confidence, a testament to their inner growth. Throughout the narrative, viewers witness not only the evolution of decisions, but the evolution of character. Stoicism's emphasis on resilience and introspection reshapes their perspective. Each decision, once feared, becomes an opportunity for personal refinement, a chance to sculpt a future grounded in purpose and integrity. Sign 6. excessive self-criticism. In the heart of a bustling city, amidst the ebb and flow of hurried souls, our character stands apart, a young professional driven by ambition yet burdened by relentless self-doubt. The camera captures their weary expression, etched with lines of introspection and regret. Flashbacks weave a tapestry of perceived failures and missed opportunities, each thread tightening the grip of self-critique. Enter Stoicism, a beacon amid the chaos of their thoughts. It challenges the notion that flaws are fatal, encouraging our character to see them as essential parts of the human journey. Stoic teachings unfold like a roadmap to self-acceptance, urging them to embrace imperfection as a catalyst for growth rather than a mark of inadequacy. A pivotal scene unfolds as our character faces a setback, a project that falls short of expectations. Instead of succumbing to the familiar descent of self-blame, they pause, drawing from Stoic wisdom. They shift their focus from what went wrong to what can be learned, a subtle yet profound shift from criticism to constructive self-reflection. With each stride towards a Stoic mindset of self-compassion and growth, our character undergoes a transformation visible to all who watch. Failures cease to be damning indictments, but rather stepping stones in the journey towards personal evolution. Their resilience grows palpable, fortified by a newfound belief in their capacity to weather life's storms and emerge stronger. In both narratives, the art of visual storytelling intertwines with emotional resonance to captivate the audience. Through relatable characters and poignant moments, viewers are drawn into a world where fear and self-doubt are met head-on with resilience and wisdom. Stoic philosophy, far from a mere backdrop, emerges as a guiding force, a timeless beacon illuminating paths of courage, self-discovery, and the pursuit of a life well lived. Epictetus was born around 55 AD in Hierapolis, Phrygia, modern-day Turkey, and was enslaved at a young age. Despite his humble beginnings and the hardships of slavery, Epictetus found solace and inspiration in Stoic philosophy, particularly through the teachings of Musonius Rufus, a prominent Stoic philosopher of his time. Epictetus' master recognized his intelligence and allowed him to study philosophy under Rufus, eventually granting him freedom. Epictetus then established a school of philosophy in Nicopolis, Greece, where he taught Stoicism to a diverse range of students, including senators, scholars, and commoners alike. One of the most poignant examples of Epictetus' Stoic wisdom comes from his enduring commitment to virtue and inner tranquility despite facing immense physical pain. Throughout his life, he suffered from a chronic physical disability. Historians believe it was a condition affecting his legs. Despite this constant pain, Epictetus remained steadfast in his teachings and personal conduct, emphasizing that true freedom and happiness stem from the mind's ability to accept and endure hardship with grace. Epictetus' resilience was also tested through political turmoil and personal challenges. During his time, the Roman Empire faced internal strife and power struggles among emperors, yet Epictetus remained steadfast in his adherence to Stoic principles of ethical living, regardless of external circumstances. One of Epictetus' most famous students was the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, who admired and respected the philosopher's teachings. Epictetus' influence on Marcus Aurelius is evident in the latter's meditations, where Stoic principles permeate his reflections on leadership, duty, and personal virtue. Epictetus' life and teachings continue to resonate today, inspiring individuals to embrace Stoic virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation. His journey from slavery to philosophical prominence underscores the transformative power of Stoicism, a philosophy that emphasizes personal responsibility, resilience in adversity, and the pursuit of inner peace amid life's uncertainties. Epictetus' story serves as a powerful reminder that our circumstances do not define us. Rather, it is our response to those circumstances that shapes our character and legacy. His life exemplifies the enduring relevance of Stoic philosophy as a timeless guide to living a meaningful and virtuous life, even in the face of adversity. Sign 7. Constant comparison with others. Why is it so easy to fall into the comparison trap? Part of it is human nature. We have an innate tendency to gauge our own value and accomplishments against those of the people around us. But in the age of social media, this inclination is amplified to an unprecedented degree. We're bombarded with snapshots of others' lives that seem to showcase only the peaks, never the valleys, leading us to question the worth and significance of our own experiences. Stoicism offers a potent antidote to this malaise: the cultivation of self-awareness and gratitude for our own journey. It encourages us to redirect our gaze inward, to focus on our personal growth, virtues, and the progress we've made. Stoicism doesn't advocate for isolation or indifference to others, but promotes the idea of inspiration over comparison. It teaches us to admire the virtues and successes of others without diminishing our own value or progress. How can we apply Stoic principles to combat the comparison trap? First, by practicing mindfulness and catching ourselves when we start comparing our behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. It's about reminding ourselves that social media is a curated gallery, not an accurate reflection of everyday life. Second, Stoicism teaches us the value of focusing on what's within our control: our efforts, our attitudes, our virtues. These are the seeds from which our unique journey grows. By concentrating on nurturing these seeds, we cultivate a garden that's rich with personal significance, independent of external validation or comparison. Lastly, gratitude plays a pivotal role. By fostering gratitude for our own experiences, challenges, and achievements, we anchor ourselves in the present and appreciate the richness of our own lives. This doesn't mean we become complacent. Rather, it empowers us to strive for improvement and growth from a place of contentment, not inadequacy. Sign 8. Lack of personal investment. Have you ever found yourself putting off that course you wanted to take, that hobby you wanted to start, or even neglecting your self-care routine? It's something many of us are guilty of. This isn't just about not having enough time or resources. At its core, it's often about not recognizing our own value. It's as if we're saying to ourselves, I'm not worth the effort. But here's the thing: Stoicism, with its profound insights into human nature and ethics, challenges us to view self-improvement not just as an activity, but as a form of self-respect. Stoicism teaches us that our capacity for reason and virtue sets us apart, and it's through the cultivation of these that we find true fulfillment. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, likened life to a garden. Just as a garden requires constant tending to flourish, so too does our inner world require attention and care. Neglecting our personal growth is akin to neglecting a garden. Without investment, both will fail to thrive. But why do we often hesitate to invest in ourselves? Sometimes it's because we're caught in the trap of immediate gratification, choosing fleeting pleasures over long-term fulfillment. Other times, it's due to a deeper issue, a lack of self-esteem or the belief that we're not worth the effort. Stoicism, however, provides a counter-narrative. It asserts that every individual possesses inherent worth and potential for virtue. Investing in our growth, be it through learning new skills, exploring hobbies, or practicing self-care, is a testament to recognizing and honoring that worth. How then can we start to make that investment in ourselves in line with Stoic philosophy? It begins with shifting our mindset. We need to start seeing self-improvement as an essential, non-negotiable aspect of our lives. This doesn't mean overhauling our lives overnight. Instead, it's about making small, consistent investments in ourselves. It could be as simple as reading a book on a topic that fascinates us, dedicating a few minutes each day to meditation, or taking up a hobby that brings us joy. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us about the importance of reflection and self-examination. This practice allows us to understand our strengths and areas for growth, guiding our personal investment efforts. By regularly taking stock of our lives, setting goals, and reflecting on our progress, we foster a sense of purpose and direction. This process of self-reflection and goal-setting isn't just about achieving external markers of success. It's about aligning our actions with our values, cultivating our virtues, and living a life of purpose and meaning. Another key aspect is embracing the concept of lifelong learning. The Stoics believed that wisdom was not a destination, but a journey. Adopting a mindset of curiosity and openness to new experiences can transform the way we view personal investment. It's not a chore but an adventure, an opportunity to explore the vast landscapes of knowledge and experience that life has to offer. Sign 9. Seeking external validation. Are you ready to talk about true validation that comes from within, from living in alignment with our values and principles? The Stoics believed that the only things truly within our control are our own actions, intentions, and responses. Marcus Aurelius eloquently reminded us that it's not the opinions of others that disturb us, but our own judgments about those opinions. A question is, why do we find ourselves seeking external validation? At its core, it's often rooted in insecurity and a deep-seated fear of not being enough. In a world that constantly bombards us with messages about what we should be, do, or have, it's easy to lose sight of our own path. But Stoicism invites us to redirect our gaze inward, to focus on cultivating our character and living a life of virtue. It teaches us that true peace and fulfillment come not from the fleeting and fickle approval of others, but from knowing we've lived true to ourselves. So, how can we break free from the chains of external validation? The first step is self-awareness, by becoming mindful of our tendencies to seek approval. We can start to question the motives behind our actions. Are we pursuing a goal because it aligns with our values or because we're seeking applause? Stoicism teaches us to engage in regular self-reflection, to examine our intentions, and ensure they're rooted in our own values and principles. Another Stoic practice that can help us combat the need for external validation is the development of self-sufficiency. This doesn't mean isolating ourselves or becoming indifferent to others. Rather, it's about finding contentment and fulfillment within ourselves, recognizing that we are complete as we are. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of focusing on what's within our control and letting go of what isn't. By cultivating inner contentment, we become less reliant on external sources of validation. Stoicism also encourages us to redefine our concept of success. Instead of measuring success by external accolades or achievements, Stoicism teaches us to measure it by our ability to live according to our values. Success from a Stoic perspective is about the pursuit of virtue, the practice of reason, and the cultivation of resilience in the face of life's challenges. It's like finding ourselves in a dense forest where the air is heavy, the path unclear, and every step feels like a struggle. Whether it's a toxic workplace that drains our spirit or personal relationships that leave us feeling undervalued. The decision to stay often stems from a deep-seated belief that we don't deserve better. But here's where Stoicism offers us both a mirror and a map. The Stoics believed that our environment can significantly influence our ability to live virtuously and find contentment. However, they also emphasized our responsibility in shaping our surroundings and choosing our associations wisely. Marcus Aurelius also reminds us that our inner peace is not determined by our external circumstances, but by our responses to them. Why do we tolerate negative environments often? It's because we underestimate our capacity for change. We might fear the unknown, cling to the familiar, or doubt our worth. Stoicism challenges these fears and doubts by encouraging us to recognize our inherent value and the power we possess over our choices and attitudes. It urges us to question the belief that we are trapped and to realize that more often than not, we have the agency to change our circumstances or our perception of them. For real, Stoicism offers us tools to navigate and transform our environments. One key Stoic practice is the cultivation of inner resilience and autonomy. This doesn't mean adopting a stance of indifference or detachment. Rather, it's about strengthening our inner citadel, as Marcus Aurelius calls it, so that we can remain steady and true to our values even in the midst of chaos and negativity. By fostering a strong inner core, we become less susceptible to the toxicity of our surroundings and more capable of making choices that align with our well-being. Sign 10. Tolerance of negative environments. Exploring the wisdom of Stoicism unveils a profound philosophy that advocates for living in harmony with both our inner selves and the world around us. At its core lies the principle of actively seeking out environments that facilitate our personal growth, well-being, and overall happiness. This philosophy urges us not only to passively accept our surroundings, but to actively shape them in accordance with our highest ideals and aspirations. Throughout our lives, we encounter a diverse array of environments, some uplifting and conducive to our development, while others may drain our energy or even hinder our progress. Embracing the Stoic perspective means discerning which environments contribute positively to our journey and which detract from it. It demands a conscious commitment to our own self-respect, prompting us to seek out environments that honor our dignity and foster our potential. Practically applying this philosophy involves various actions. It may mean establishing clear boundaries in our personal relationships to promote mutual respect and understanding. It could entail seizing new career opportunities that resonate more deeply with our passions and values. Sometimes, it might necessitate reassessing our social circles, gravitating towards individuals who inspire and uplift us rather than drag us down. Moreover, cultivating a supportive environment extends beyond external circumstances. It encompasses nurturing our internal landscape as well. Engaging in practices like meditation, journaling, or pursuing hobbies that replenish our spirit plays a crucial role in maintaining our mental and emotional well-being. By investing time and effort in these activities, we fortify ourselves against the negative influences and pressures that external environments may exert. Yet, despite our best efforts, fear often casts a long shadow. The fear of failure, of wasting time and effort, of facing judgment from others, these fears can immobilize us and prevent us from taking necessary steps forward. Stoicism does not dismiss these fears, but encourages us to confront them with a profound question. What do we stand to gain? It prompts us to carefully weigh our fears against the potential rewards, personal growth, fulfillment, and the realization of our deepest aspirations. Central to Stoic philosophy is the belief that the pursuit of virtue, the endeavor to live in alignment with our true nature and highest values, is inherently meaningful and fulfilling. It teaches us to view challenges as opportunities for growth, to transform adversity into strength, and to cultivate resilience in the face of setbacks. In essence, Stoicism's approach to tolerating negative environments goes beyond mere endurance. It calls for active engagement in shaping and nurturing environments, both external and internal, that support our quest for meaningful and fulfilling life. It challenges us to embody our principles, to uphold our values unwaveringly, and to forge a path that honors our innate dignity and potential. By embracing these teachings, we empower ourselves to navigate life's complexities with grace and purpose. Sign 11. Fear of pursuing dreams. Overcoming the fear of pursuing our dreams is a journey marked by profound philosophical insights and practical wisdom. One such guiding light is the ancient Stoic practice of negative visualization, a powerful tool reimagined in modern times. It invites us to contemplate the worst-case scenarios, not to dwell in anxiety, but to disarm our fears by acknowledging them fully. By mentally preparing for potential hardships, we paradoxically discover that our fears often shrink in the face of our resilience. This practice doesn't advocate recklessness, but encourages a tempered approach, where we acknowledge the possibility of failure as part of the path to growth and achievement. Another compelling Stoic principle, amor fati, advocates for embracing our fate, whatever it may be, with a spirit of profound acceptance and even love. When we apply amor fati to our dreams, we transform fear into a source of motivation. Embracing every twist and turn of our journey, whether it leads to success or teaches us through setbacks, enriches our experience and strengthens our resolve. This mindset liberates us from the paralyzing grip of fear, empowering us to pursue our dreams with unwavering courage and enthusiasm. Central to Stoic teachings is the idea that our actions should align with our deepest virtues and aspirations. True fulfillment, according to this philosophy, isn't merely measured by external achievements, but by our commitment to living authentically and virtuously. It urges us to embody qualities like integrity, diligence, and courage as we strive toward our dreams. In this context, the fear of pursuing our dreams isn't just a hurdle to success. It's a barrier preventing us from living a life that resonates with our true potential. By integrating these timeless principles into our mindset, we equip ourselves not only to confront, but to conquer the fear that holds us back. We learn to view challenges as opportunities for growth, failures as stepping stones toward success, and life's uncertainties as invitations to embrace our journey with resilience and optimism. In essence, overcoming the fear of pursuing our dreams becomes a transformative voyage toward a life lived with purpose, passion, and profound fulfillment. Sign 12. Failure to recognize your own worth. Why is it that we so often forget this fundamental Stoic lesson? Part of the reason lies in our natural desire for connection and validation, which when unchecked can lead us to seek our worth in the reflection of others' opinions or in the milestones of success we achieve. However, Stoicism teaches us that true worth comes from within, from living in accordance with our nature and virtues. Epictetus eloquently stated that freedom is not secured by fulfilling our heart's desire, but by removing our desire. This principle applies profoundly to how we perceive our worth. True freedom and contentment come not from external validation, but from recognizing and embracing our intrinsic value. For real, this isn't to say that achievements and recognition don't matter, but rather that they are not the source of our worth. Our worth is innate, as immutable as the stars in the night sky, and recognizing this frees us from the relentless pursuit of external validation. And then, how can we cultivate this Stoic understanding of our inherent worth? It begins with self-reflection, with turning our gaze inward to acknowledge and appreciate our virtues, our efforts, and our resilience. It involves practicing gratitude for our abilities, our character, and our potential, recognizing that these internal qualities are the true measures of our worth. It also means learning to detach our sense of value from the fluctuating opinions of others and the transient nature of achievements. This detachment isn't about indifference. It's about perspective, about understanding what truly matters in the grand scheme of our lives. The most important is, this feeling can stem from a variety of sources: past traumas, societal conditioning, or personal failures. We compare our journey to others, seeing only the highlight reels of their lives, while being acutely aware of the behind-the-scenes of our own. This comparison, fueled by the misconception that happiness is a finite resource awarded only to the deserving, leads us to doubt our worthiness. Stoicism encourages us to dismantle these misconceptions and to recognize that happiness is not a reward, but a way of living. It invites us to reflect on our values, to align our actions with these values, and to find joy in the pursuit of virtue and the practice of reason. Learn to focus on what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions, and to let go of what isn't. This perspective empowers us to take charge of our happiness, to create it through our daily choices and attitudes. How can we embrace this Stoic approach to happiness? It starts with changing our narrative about worthiness. We must challenge the belief that happiness is conditional on achievements, external validation, or perfection. Instead, we should view happiness as inherent in the practice of living virtuously, in making the best choices available to us, and in appreciating the present moment. In plus, Stoicism teaches the importance of gratitude. By practicing gratitude, we shift our focus from what we lack to what we have, from perceived inadequacies to the abundance present in our lives. This shift in perspective is crucial in feeling deserving of happiness, as it allows us to see the beauty, opportunity, and potential in our everyday lives. Sign 13. Feeling unworthy of happiness. The notion of feeling unworthy of happiness is a poignant theme that resonates deeply in our personal narratives. Rooted in internalized beliefs and past experiences, this feeling can create barriers to experiencing joy fully. It often manifests as self-sabotage or settling for less than what we deserve, perpetuating cycles of doubt and inadequacy. Overcoming this challenge demands a journey of introspection and compassionate self-reflection. It urges us to challenge the validity of our self-imposed limitations and redefine our relationship with happiness. By acknowledging our inherent worthiness of happiness and practicing self-compassion, we can begin to dismantle these barriers and open ourselves to embracing life's blessings with open arms. At the heart of navigating feelings of unworthiness is a quest for self-acceptance and authenticity. This journey involves unraveling layers of self-doubt and recognizing that our imperfections do not diminish our right to happiness. Embracing vulnerability becomes a pathway to deeper connections and meaningful experiences, where we learn that true worthiness stems from our humanity, not from external validation. Through nurturing our emotional well-being and showing ourselves kindness, we rewrite the narrative of unworthiness. This shift in perspective allows us to celebrate our unique journey and milestones, reframing success as a reflection of personal growth rather than societal expectations. Moreover, confronting feelings of unworthiness invites us to redefine happiness on our own terms. It challenges us to reject the notion that happiness is a scarce commodity reserved for the select few. Instead, it encourages us to see happiness as a fundamental aspect of our existence, a birthright we are all entitled to pursue. By liberating ourselves from the pressures of comparison and embracing our individual paths, we reclaim agency over our happiness. This journey empowers us to cultivate resilience, self-belief, and a deep-seated appreciation for life's joys. In embracing our inherent worthiness, we not only transform our own lives, but also inspire others to embark on their own journeys toward happiness and fulfillment. Through the wisdom of Stoicism, let us carry with us the understanding that our lives are canvases upon which we have the power to paint with the vibrant colors of virtue, resilience, and happiness. Remember, you are the architect of your own destiny, the sculptor of your own happiness. The path may be strewn with challenges, but it is also lined with the potential for immense growth, joy, and fulfillment. You know, everybody includes you. You are deserving of happiness, capable of achieving your dreams, and worthy of every bit of love and success that comes your way. We encourage you to watch the suggested video on the screen. It dives deeper into the Stoic practices that can transform your life, offering insights and strategies to live with intention and joy. If this conversation has resonated with you, if it has sparked a flame of recognition or curiosity within your heart, please like and share this video with your friends, your family, and to people who need to find a way to get a better life. Let's spread the wisdom of Stoicism far and wide, empowering others to recognize their worth and pursue their happiness with courage and conviction. Thank you for joining our Stoic Journal today. Until next time, live bravely, love deeply, and seek the joy that is your birthright.